2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And tonight, we'll be watching Steph Curry. Known for his offensive firepower, but he's made major strides in all areas since coming into this league, Shaq.
Yeah, he didn't have great handles when he entered. Now one of the top 2 dribblers in the league.
Yeah, I agree. You know what the funny thing is?
What?
He used to be the guy they sat on the bench in fourth quarters when he first got there. Now he's the clutch guy in the NBA, and his turnover to assist ratio thing has gone down tremendously.
Who does he remind you of, let's say in the last 15 years in the league? Who does Steph Curry remind you?
He's a taller version for me of Mahmoud Abdul.
Oh, you stole my name. I was getting ready to say.
Sounds go off when I enter the building.
It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as we bring you an interconference match here at the Verizon Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very top Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Morris for 3. And he gets it to go.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Curry kicks to Green. Outside for Curry. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He rifled that one in from distance. And it's 6 points for Markieff Morris.
That's 3 straight shots.
Kicks it to Barnes. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Morris with the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Last season, a mixed bag for Wall statistically. Some steps forward, but overall, lower numbers.
Yeah, but, he didn't score as much as he had the previous 2 seasons, but he was more efficient. And sometimes, Kevin, the better your team, the less you have to do, but he clearly is a better player.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry with it. He's picked up by Wall. Got a piece of it. Gortat with the steal. Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Porter's got 5 now.
For Wall, guys, he played more of a traditional point guard role, but double-digit assist numbers at 10 a game for him, really strong.
Now here's Bogut. Here's Barnes. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. And that one's good. Wizards leading by 4. Wall passes to Beal. It's tipped. It's Porter outside, and that one's good. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington.
And also for Wall, his usage was down. I mean, a few less minutes played, fewer shots taken. Overall, though, I felt it was a big step towards becoming more of a traditional point guard, and the Wizards are better for it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Green, the screen. Iguodala kicks to Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 9.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
And it's sent back by Spates. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. And Golden State also making a change. Azili's checked in for Green. From deep. Here's Nene. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Azili. Spates sets a screen. Barbosa for 3. And it's Barbosa again missing. Well, looking at the Wizards, they weren't as lauded as other teams last season, but the Wizards were a ferocious group on defense. Numbers support that. Their activity, Greg, could really bother teams.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, oftentimes people look at them and think offense, but it really was, to your point, Kevin, the defense was the strength of that group. I mean, they do get out in transition, but it was the defense, I thought, that really allowed them to become elite.
He used that pick just right.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Spates. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Wizards leading by 7. Sessions. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Thornton, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Sessions. Livingston kicks to Clark. Jacks up a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said...
She definitely put the ball in my hand.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, he's got a pretty good disposition too.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
Well, I'll tell you, long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Wizards 5 right now. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Wall. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Gortat in at the center. 5 on the clock. The drive by Thompson. Morris with the block. Porter kicks.
Defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Rush. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rush has got his first bucket in this one.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azul, and it's Barnes in for Brandon Rush.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff,
point.
and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Lets it go from 11, and it's sent back by Morris.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Curry against Wall.
Salute. Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here. Hey, guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Inside. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Green. Spates has got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Curry with the steal. And here we go. Here's Thompson. Washington with the rebound. Nene's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Green. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Down low. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Washington making some changes. Gortat has come in for Jared Dudley. And Porter subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Iguodala against Nene. And it's Clark in the corner. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Iguodala to the right side. Bogut kicks to Rush to the right side. 4 seconds left. Got a hand on it. Here's Iguodala. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Markieff Morris. Garrett Temple. John Wall.
Porter with the steal. And so a pretty lopsided game to the...
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and after the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, let's go to you. Your opinion on their game so far.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. He has 15 points and 1 steal. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Wow.
Outside, Green. The drive by Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. A 3 from Morris. And again, Washington with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
It's blocked.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Knocked loose. Here's Thompson, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Morris. Dudley comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for Beal. And here's Wall outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Curry kicks to Green, takes the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And last year, the Wizards at times played excellent team basketball. I mean, seems like every time a shot went in, it was coming off a pass to find the open man. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Greg, the Wizards were top 10 in the league in assists, as you were just talking about last season. They were 3rd, Clark, in the league in their assist-to-made field goal ratio.
Beyond those eye-popping stats, the Wizards passed the eye test. I mean, it seemed like most of their buckets came off nice passes.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. Thornton comes in for John Wall. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Harrison Barnes.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Sessions. And again, Washington, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Porter's checked in for Garrett Temple. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. That one goes. Count it. Barbosa's got his first basket of the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
From deep, Thornton. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Washington.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
.106 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets it to go.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them. Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
Gortat's checked in for Washington. Allen Anderson comes in for Sessions. And the Warriors also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And Clark, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
And it's the Warriors on the break, kept alive, kicks it out to Barbosa. The second effort, Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got his third basket of the night right there.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Markieff Morris is out there with Hickson. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Oubre, and it's Anderson in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Washington leading now by 23. Temple. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Livingston dishes to Clark. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Hey. Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in.
John Wall.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Livingston passes to Bogut. Clark kicks to Spates. It's stolen by Morris. Unhindered, going all the way. And Wall with the slam.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here is Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Pass to Spates. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? With that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here is Livingston, covered by Wall. Bogut. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Spates. It's stolen by Morris. And it's sent back by Bogut. They get it back. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Clark kicks to Livingston. To the middle. Here's Bogut. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bogut's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Rush's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Clark dishes to Bogut. Elbow shot. Wall grabs the board. The Wizards have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Clark, the pass to Livingston. Dishes it to Bogut. Shot from 12. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Washington.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for John Wall. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Hickson. Thornton comes in for Oubre. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And the Warriors miss again. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Rush kicks to Clark. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Comes up empty down low. It's offline from half court.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
To the inside, Spates lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And it's Hickson at the elbow. Barbosa up top. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Bradley Beal following a confident win. How does it feel to play with such great offensive flow?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And John Wall. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
There are two type of point guards, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.